Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. I just want to take a minute to remind you that we live in a time of immense potential. Decisions are made by those in the room. By voting, you enter that room and let your voice be heard. So vote. I don't care who you vote for, just vote. Well, today we got a nice little short project here, and it's for a customer who just kind of walked in one day, and it's a lampshade. And here's the base, and here's the extension to the lampshade, and by the way, there's nothing to hold it in place because the part that was holding it was made out of pot metal, and it basically just kind of shattered. So we're going to make him another one. He wanted me to, because it's got threads inside of here, he wanted me to do threads and make it all fancy, and I said, well, you know, a couple $100 at least. And he went, ah! So I said, well, how about if we just make something a little extra long and just press it in, and it'll be good and strong, and that'll save me time to try to figure out what these threads are, because they're weird ass threads, and probably metric, so that means I got to change my whole lathe setup out. It doesn't take that much long, but 15 or 20 minutes, and that adds time to it. So we're gonna take this little plug, we're gonna well, first we're gonna create a fit for here. Then we're going to take this side and create a fit for the base so that they compact together. And then drill a hole all the way through it and put this little pipe thread in there, which is not any big deal. Just take a pipe tap and run a pipe thread in there. So, and that's pretty much the job. No big deal, right? Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, take a measurement from the inside of this. We're just going to do a rough measurement just to get us close. And we are 1 inch 150 thousandths. And what's our measurement here? Looks like we got to take a little over 100 thousandths off. All right, so, and we want to square this up. Maybe we don't want that bit. Let's give that one a try. What I get for not sneaking up on the damn thing. I undercut it. Well, hey, it's an easy cut. All right, let's try it again. This time we'll just be a little bit more conservative. We're going to come into 25. We're going to have a nice, kind of a semi-press fit and then we'll put a bunch of Loctite in there or something like that, and that'll lock it in forever. Okay, so that side's done. Now we need to flip it and do this side. Okay, and this side, he said he wants just a little bit of a lip right there. So let's take it down. What do we got measurement wise? A little under 100. So that's good. Okay, we got that. Now let's go for depth. And we are looking at 250, 1/4 inch. Okay, that's going to be pretty easy. Okay. All right, let's take it over to the saw and saw that off and drill our hole, and we'll be back. Okay, well, it's not a pipe thread. I just assumed it was, so we're going to have to figure out what it is. It's not quite a 1/2 inch. It might be a metric. We're going to mess around until we can figure it out. All right, so we're going to drill a hole in there. And we're going to only go in about 1 inch on this. Let's come up with a tap follower, bring that in close. We can probably get it from here. There we go. That's pretty tight. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, it's a good start. Let's go get some tapping fluid. Turn off that annoying fan. Much better. And start in. Oh, turns out that it is a quarter pipe tap, after all. And I think we got a pretty good start going here, so we can back this up. Let's get a little bit more oil on it. And that looks pretty good. That might just do the trick. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so this comes out. Give it a nice wipe down. This side goes into the base, nice and snug. A little bit of tapping with the hammer. So we've got our piece made, and we've got the pipe thread threaded in there. This goes down through here, and this presses into that, and it's almost a press fit right there. And then this comes in just like that. Okay, we've got our piece made. Little threaded hole in there. We put our piece of pipe threaded tubing in there so that the wire can go through there and come up through here. We know that the base is gonna fit. It's a nice snug fit already, and all we got to do is just press it a little bit. I mean, probably just a leather mallet or something like that, knock that right down. And the same with this. We'll just take that, and that slides on. We might just cool it down a little bit or warm this up a little bit, but it's ready to slide. You can see it's going just with me pushing on it. So that's basically the, and I'm not going to do it until the customer's here, and then I'll do it in front of him so he can see how this thing's put together. I always find that it's best to assemble it when they're sitting here. so they can kind of feel the fit and all that. So this piece is done, and that was easy. Hour and a half. All right, well, my wife's come up to visit me, and I'm going to go down and have some breakfast. I've been at this for a few hours and forget it. So, hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
So we're on our way down. She's going to be hanging out in the garden.
Well, maybe I'll use that sometime to walk through the garden.
Sure.
Oh, you're recording this whole thing.
Yeah. Our little path from the shop to the house. And we go from exposed open area to deep woods. And you can see the trees are pretty good size in here. And that keeps it nice and cool in the summertime. This is a pretty good size fir right here. This is a pine back over in here. Where are we pointing? Right there. And then just behind that is cedar. And that's mainly what grows around here. The one behind it is an incense cedar, actually. But there's 3 or 4 varieties of cedar. And you can see that the bark is really rough. And that's an incense cedar. Whereas, let's see if I can find, here, this is a smaller cedar. And this is western red cedar that we're going to look at next. And that's this one closest. And that's, the bark is fairly smooth, and that's western red cedar. So, here's the house. The other place that we hang out in COVID. And, I'll give you a peek of indoors, even though it's probably pretty messy. But what the hell? My wife may not like it. We may have to edit this out, actually. But you can tell she, this time of year, she's gathering a bunch of herbs from her garden and drying them out. And this is the house. Fairly small, but we like it that way. My guitar, I'll play that a little later on. And my office. This is a painting I did, I don't know, a month or so ago, and that one came out really good. I really liked how it completed. So, and this is a painting I did, probably, maybe a year ago, back when I was in my more realistic stage. And that one came out pretty good. All right, so I'm going to cook up some breakfast, and we will see you later.